In breaking news today on SportsCenter, the Texans have fired their head coach and general manager Bill OBrien after an 0-4 start this season. OBrien was hired by the Texans back in 2014 and led the team to 4 division titles. But this season, the team has failed to navigate a tough opening schedule. They've never gotten off the ground running after trading their receiver DeAndre Hopkins. And as the general manager, OBrien was heavily criticized for making that deal with the Cardinals back in March. The Texans joined the Jets and the Giants as the only 0-4 teams in the league to this point. The Falcons, of course, could join them later on tonight, but Houston only had one losing season under Bill OBrien, but the Texans never played for an AFC title. The Texans have now just a 5% chance to make the playoffs, according to ESPN's FPI. And for more, we bring in Marcus Spears. Marcus, a year ago, the Texans were a playoff team. This season, they got off to a disappointing 0-4 start. So what is your reaction to this news today?
Well, the news of Bill OBrien being fired obviously is one that look, football is a game of consequences, whether it's good or bad. It's a bottom line business, and it plays out in front of you. The decision making from Bill OBrien as a general manager called into question. Obviously, trading away DeAndre Hopkins, a top 3 receiver in this league, and getting back David Johnson and a 4th round pick. That's a bad decision, especially when you start a season off this way. And quite frankly, you look at the record, you look at the success rate, and it hasn't been there. You say, look, Bill OBrien has had moments, but we have a franchise quarterback that we just paid a crazy amount of money to. We feel like we need to bring somebody in here to get him over the hump. Maybe we divide up the general manager responsibility and the head coaching responsibility. There's a new way that Cal McNair may want to go. Eric Bieniemy should be on line 1, the assistant offensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs to come take over their head coaching job. But Bill OBrien ran his course. I think the message got stale. I think the decision making and the record on the field played a part in him being dissolved, his job opportunity, leaving him from the Houston Texans. So moving forward, you have a franchise quarterback, bring somebody in there that can get you a winning team from a GM standpoint, and bring in a head coach that can usher Deshaun Watson along, but as well as manage the rest of that roster and be a good football team.
All right, you touched on it there, but I just want to reinforce the fact that Bill OBrien was a huge part of sending their star wideout, DeAndre Hopkins, to Arizona. How much of that decision do you think factored into him getting fired today?
It's just 100% a part of that decision. Listen, you cannot trade away that type of talent and not produce immediately. Those are difference makers that in some case, all right, let's scenario real quick. You trade away DeAndre Hopkins, you get 2 first-round picks for it. Nobody has a problem with it because you may be able to manifest that into some picks. Gruden did it with Khalil Mack. But when you trade away DeAndre Hopkins, who's doing what he's doing in Arizona, and you are having struggles on offense in Houston, that is not a good combination, including the compensation, like I said, that you got for him. Winning is the cure-all to everything. So you not only traded away one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, you're not winning. It's time to go.
All right, Marcus, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.